with our lives. Okay. Just gotta wait. Wait. Making me wait forever. That's what this game does. It makes you wait forever for things to load in. So I can't just run in. I have to wait for my, Matt, you come out of on top on this, really. Oh my God, Nick. Thank you so much for the donation. You're fucking awesome, dude. I love you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Different card to the hand. Much better. And then we'll activate this on that. All attack. Bye. That was much better. That's exactly how this deck was supposed to run. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I made silver.
Separately. I remember seeing Maria for the first time, and that's one of the few times I cried in an action game. Right? No, that whole scene with Maria was just, it was gut-wrenching. Holy crap. And yeah, no, Coltrane, like I said, Coltrane was one of my favorite characters. I just really liked Coltrane.
Oh man, it depends on what you got, but if you want something real easy, all you need to do is, if you got chicken, yeah, you know what? Here, best bet, chicken. Just get some chicken breast. You want to cut it into small pieces, dice. Get an egg and whip up that egg and add in about a cup of cornstarch and about half a cup of water. And you want to make a nice little kind of batter. Coat your chicken in cornstarch and then add it into that batter. Get your get a pot with a bit of oil and let that get hot and just fry that, bit by bit. Take that out when they're nice and crispy. Toss it with some salt, pepper, garlic, and you got some real. Is the life of a gamer. You know how like half people in the world, or most people in the world, spend, I want to say, like, what was it? The estimate was like 60% of their lives asleep. Gamers spend 60% of their lives waiting for loading screens.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Shotgun, a crowbar.
Hey. You know what? I appreciate that because I need more fucking clips on Twitch anyways. I'm a Marvel and a DC fan. I just don't like modern Marvel, modern DC, and a lot of modern Marvel's writing lately because they've been just going into the whole darker shit. Although Marvel.
Oh god. We are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're continuing on with our Digimon Stories Time Stranger Adventure. And for some reason, one of my lights isn't on. There's the ha. Then ha. Ha. There we go. And I'm gonna drink some coffee, and we're gonna continue on. Like clockwork. Hi, Moko. Hi, baby. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go on. Go. I love you. Alright, but I appreciate y'all for being here. Let's continue on with our Digimon Stories Time Stranger Adventure, shall we? Make sure that, I have to make sure that my mics are proper, because apparently every once in a while they'll switch to the wrong fucking mic. And that bothers me. So, alright, so we're on the right mic. We're not going to have that change again. But, let's get into it, shall we? Look at the newest one. Right. This doesn't look good. And for some reason, I mean, I'm not complaining, but Pumpkinmon. Are they still with us? No, Pumpkinmon is not still with us now. You're half an hour early. Yes, I am. And that's because I didn't want to wait to stream. Alright. I think we should be okay. Keyword? Should be. What the hell happened to this place? Oh yeah. Complete creepiness. That does not look like Junimon.
Junimon, 嘘だと言ってくれ。あんたが仲間たちを撃っていたなんて。
Go. Lay down. Good girl. If you can... Nope. Camera cannot go that far. Come on. I tried. But, yeah.
そもそも妙だったんだ。俺はお前に何度も死者を送ったんだぞ。死者なんて来てない。どういうことなんだ。パンプモン。私が心を閉ざしていた時、唯一話をしていたのもあなただった。あっちゃー。ここでネタバラシしちゃいます。
Oh no. Wait. But Pumpkinmon, I thought Pumpkinmon was our friend. Oh.
神託の巫女ユノモン。ミネルヴァモンや多くのデジモンたちに慕われるユノモンはいつか現れるイリアスの守護者に寄り添い助け、正しき姿へと成長させる導き手としての役割を担う。ユノモンもその使命に喜びを抱いていました。ついに守護者と相まみえるユノモンでしたが、その刹那、タイタン族の大侵攻が始まり、激しい戦いの中で2人は再び離れ離れになってしまいます。以来、ユノモンの神殿の門は固く閉ざされ、二度と扉が開くことはありませんでした。ユノモンはどうなってしまったのか。神殿の扉が開き、もう一度神託の巫女がイリエスの民の前にその姿を見せる日は本当に来ないのでしょうか。
Well, we went back in time? No. Alright, I'll be right back. I just need to go check something. I am back. Can't believe Pumpkinmon was a traitor. Hang on. And then Pumpkinmon gets attacked by... What the fuck? Wait a minute. Why is Taitamon turned... I guess they were reborn? And they retain their memories, because it depends. Sometimes they retain their memories when they're reborn after they have their structural data damaged enough that they have to revert back to a Digitama. But interesting. Huh. So spheres, but to think the day would come when we would be saved by Titans. Many might be confined in this jail somewhere as well. We must search. Oh! Right, Minervamon's missing as well. Taitamon, Skullbalachi, and some other Titans have escaped. Wait a minute. You see, also, if they were beaten so badly that they'll have to revert, I think that's what happened to him. Yeah, pretty much. I guess that's what pretty much what was stated there, Dragon King. That's so funny though. The Dorumon that the Sunomon was riding is Skullbalachimon. Sunomon is Taitamon. And then of course there is Witchmon, and I freaking love this. This is actually awesome. Okay. I'm gonna search for stuff here while we're here, at least. Let's see, you still play Monster Hunter? Oh, yes, Jemison, I do still play Monster Hunter. I just want to beat this game first, because I've been really anticipating this game, and I really want to get the story of this game down, and once I do that, I'll move on to playing... Or I'll be going back to Monster Hunter for a bit. Right? They are so cute. That's Alright, I mean, like, the Titans aren't... Or I have to remember, the Titans aren't actually evil. Chronomon is the one at fault, actually. Kuzumon. So is the worst. Our power is blocked by the damn temple's protection. If only I could get out of here. Show them my true power. Mortifying. Okay. Can we... Is there a way to open the door?
Yes.
It even has an easy-to-lift handle on its head. Right? Oh, look. It's a Kuyamon as well. Making... Okay, so... Angels. Interesting. You beg for forgiveness. And that's all y'all can do. So let's call a temporary ceasefire. Okay. Because of the lighting, I thought the purple one was a pink version. Yeah, I could see that. Is that Sharkmon? What the... Okay. Hey, look. Access to the in-between. I don't think I need that right now. A bunch of Divermon. Oh, Corn XP, thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate that. Hey, look, it's a Feromon. They took Greymon away a long time ago. You just beat the game? Right on. Well, glad to... did you enjoy it? I'm still working on beating the game because I'm trying to you know, absorb as much of the lore as I can. Apparently we didn't delete them after our fights. We just knocked them the hell out, I guess. Okay, so I gotta go find a Gamma device. It was good. I definitely recommend doing all the side quests before finishing. I am working on that. I don't think I have any other side quests yet, except for these ones. I'm waiting. I have to be, I think, like somewhere near the end before I can end up going back into the past so I can do one of those quests. Reduced speed. Oh, this is so annoying. Alright. Alright. I missed one with the girl with glasses, and I missed like 20 side quests. Yeah. That one unlocks the one that eventually has Ancient Wisemon, and I've missed that one previously. I'm hoping that is a magic shield, not a physical shield. Damn it. So then, I don't know which attack to use. Alright, resist. That's supposed to do that much damage, but for some reason it didn't hit. What the? This is some utter bullshit. He is pretty damn tough, though. Let's see. Circle is magic, shield is physical. Okay. So physical attack should still hit. Reflect physical. Oh wait, you said... Never mind, I got that wrong. My bad. Magic attack should hit, physicals don't. Okay. Maybe that'll work. Nope, that missed. Fucking hell. What the hell? I just can't hit them. Good to know.
眠ったのか。奴はこの神殿の加護を受け、普段強くなっている。このまま奴が眠っている隙に逃げると。いい。固まっていたら一網打尽にされちまう。バラバラになれ。散って逃げろ。
Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. This guy is a lot harder than I expected. Fucking Clavis Angemon.
私は脱走者を捕まえるのみ。奴らが共に行動するなら、まとめて捕獲対象だ。
Oh, you bastard. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, right, I can stand still and they'll heal. Right? Why aren't you I was about to say, why aren't they healing? There we go. Okay.
あいつら、私を置いていくとは。ここは協力と行こうではないかこそ。私には牢屋を開ける装置の心当たりが。お前たちはミネルヴァモンを救い。
I'm glad it says Sunamon and in parentheses Titamon. Because we know it is that individual that becomes Titamon. Or was Titamon.
よし、まずは牢屋の制御ができる未踏端末へ向かうぞ。階段を登った先にあるはずだ。行くぞ。
All right. Well, I guess they're helping us now. Hey, what's up, Josh? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one. I'm doing well, thank you for that. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Wisemon. Please don't be hard to kill. Yes.
これが牢屋の制御を行う未踏端末だ。だがこいつの操作はなかなか面倒だな。未踏端末を操作するためにはさらに別の端末からロックを解除してやらねばならない。
Okay, so
その端末がある場所へ案内しよう。渡り廊下を抜けて西側通路に向かうぞ。
You suck. Alright, what's in this room? Door won't open. Okay.
よし
Nah, I'm good. You should go play Tekken with your friends, dude. People who actually will enjoy playing that game.
よよしあいつだ
Die. Come on! Last time I saw you were in a Van Brook, let's see you in a better spot. Oh yeah, in a much better spot. It's nice to have a reliable place to go take a shit. Because that's something you take for granted. You don't know you'll miss it until you don't have it. Well, you should probably look into why. Alright. Can we open this door? Damn it. Open this door? Damn it. That's a question that you should answer yourself. Why? Because I ain't your daddy and I ain't gonna answer it for you.
よし
What is... What? Wait, is something shooting at us? Oh no, it's Parrotmon attacking.
みんな この辺りに
Cool story, bro.
探せ
回り込まれたか。聞け。未踏端末から牢屋を開けるためには、ここで2つの端末を操作する必要がある。
Hey, welcome back, Corn. And once again, appreciate that raid here on the Twitch side.
クラビスエンジェモンは厄介な相手だ。奴との戦闘を避けながら2つの端末を探す。
The side of the homeless waitlist plan wasn't for you.
よ
Yeah, you know, I like at least being able to eat more once a day. It's nice. And not having to schedule what I eat around when I can go to the bathroom. Alright, which way are we going?
クラビスエンジェモンは
That's not the right way. Never mind. Well, I get the feeling that we're gonna have to fight one of the Angel Digimon soon. Never mind. We're good.
よし。奇襲端末のロックを解除した。終わり端末を探すぞ。
Huh. You say some pretty stupid things, Riftman. I'm guessing you just really want attention. Well... Here. I'll do you a favor. I'll make it so you don't get any more attention. Okay, so where the fuck are we supposed to go now? Find a way to escape. Huh. Wait, look up. Oh, hello.
そこだ
Thank you, Dragon King. Ew, that's weird. Other than Time Strangers, which game is your favorite Digimon game? Digimon World 1 or Digimon World 3? Hey, you put him to sleep. It worked. Or not. Shit. We need Dianamon. Because that's the only one that's actually gonna work. Oh crap. We're fucked. This is not gonna go well. Your sleep spell is not strong enough, Witchmon. Run! Ah!
いいぞいいぞ逃がさんぞ
Run, 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 run! Oh shit! No, 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 no! Ah! We gotta run! Shit! This way, right? Yeah. Oh, fuck you! God damn it. Ah! Fuck. This goddamn maze of shit. I do not think I can eat all this. Fuck! Where?
そこだ
Take that! What, is it Clavis Angemon? Yep, it's Clavis Angemon. Again. Fuck. When you can, it's like when you can and do beat them, go behind him and grab an item. Like here on the stairs, Dragon King? Is that what you mean? Uh-oh. We're in some trouble here. No, you'll know when. Okay. Hiya! Well, you're smart enough to actually figure it out, Femcheek. And the thing is, when you start off something with no offense, because I didn't see your other comment, because thankfully my TikTok comment makes it so I don't see any stupid racist comments. I don't forgive idiots like that. So your apology, the fact that you recognize it is good. But I don't give a shit about anything else you have to say afterwards, because you started off with an insult. So, have the day you deserve, learn to do better.
やるんだ
And remember, people don't owe you forgiveness for being a shitty person. Come on, attack it.
そこだ
Wait, did that not work? Oh. I think I just closed the door on myself. Okay, that's what I did. Right, it's a puzzle thing.
よー
Let's see. Well, as good as playing some Digimon. Gamma device. Alright. Wait, but we need to make it so that they're weaker. Or how do we save the... Fuck. Alright, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Run! We're gonna run. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, what's up, Metasonic? How are you? Welcome here on the YouTube side. What's this game about, if you don't mind me asking? It's about the Iliad server, which is a digital world. And, I mean, the story in itself is pretty complex, but we're essentially saving the digital world and our human world, and going through time to do so, with some timey-wimey shit. Can we run? Is that not the right way? Aha. What? But... Let's see, you gotta go in for a sleep study on Tuesday. A sleep study? Okay. Huh. Ah. It's right fucking here. Are you getting tested for sleep apnea? Well, there's... You know what? Parrotmon's got this. I believe in them. I mean, I know that's not the only reason to do a sleep study. I'm just wondering. Let's see. Yeah, I've been dealing with sleep apnea for 5 years. I had bedridden for a year, slowly getting better. Okay, all right. Do you think Kyoko Kuremi from Cyber Sleuth is related to Godai Kuremi from Time Strangers? I know they're related. I believe it's been confirmed that Kodai Kuremi is the father of Kyoko Kuremi. She also had really bad insomnia. Okay. Believe in him more than you believe in the heart of the cards. Okay. And my favorite game is Pokemon Soul Silver, specifically. And no, I have no plans, nor will I want to play the new Pokemon game. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I've played it. The story of Red Dead Redemption 2 is amazing. Micah can go fuck themselves. So can Dutch. I love Slayer Jamon's design. Oof. No, I have not watched Cyberpunk. I got rid of my Netflix before the series dropped, so I didn't get a chance to watch any of it. And I haven't played Cyberpunk either. Oh, I gotta go catch the stream later. Keep up the good work. Alright, have a good one, Nana. I went from working a really high-end IT career to not being able to do it at all. My memory got really bad and struggling to work in IT because of how fatigued I felt. I felt like a zombie. Oof. Well, I hope at the very least the sleep study will start you on a path where you can start to manage your symptoms a lot better. Yeah, Dragon King, that is probably the only way I will play the new Pokemon game, is if someone buys me a Switch 2 and someone buys me the game, because I sure as hell ain't gonna spend any goddamn money on it. Because Nintendo can go fuck themselves. With a rusty corking spoon. Yay, we released everybody. Shit! We released everybody and they know. We're going to die, aren't we? Run for our lives!
そろそろ観念しろ。
Huh?
しまった。ここは牢獄内か。これでは神殿のファゴが。奴の動き、明らかに鈍ったな。今が好機だ。行くぞ。
Yeah, I hope this helps. It has been a rough few years, not gonna lie. I'm praying for a change. I heard a CPAP in Night and Day. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. I mean, the thing is, CPAP technology has come a long way. There are things that you can get and nebulizers that you can get to help alleviate the symptoms in between that are less intrusive than your standard CPAP. I would recommend, at the very least, if you go in and they try to give you a standardized CPAP, asking for something more alternative, something that has a more comforting design to it. Because I know they exist. I've seen a few of them. I personally have not, or at the very least, I don't know if I deal with sleep apnea or not. I know I do have a deviated septum. Hey, what's up, Harless? How are you, my friend? You know what? My piece of Fajli advice for all of you today is remember, this is your life, and this is your time. You choose who you spend that time on and with, and you got to remember to choose to treat it like a gift. All right? Your time is worthwhile, so you don't need to give every Jack, Jill, and Dick the time of day. If they're gonna be rude, if they're not gonna be anything other than, well, a cretin, whatever the hell we want to say it, then walk away. They don't need to be in your life, and you don't need to talk to them, and you don't even need to respond to them. Remember that. Your peace is more important than responding to some dumbass. And I don't say that in the instance of don't act when you need to act, and don't be complicit. What I'm saying is, there are some people who are just not worth your time. There's a shot that they can take that's supposed to help as well. Oh, okay. We will see. I will take what I can get. I'm using Medicaid right now. I didn't even know what it was. I thought I was dying some unknown cancer. It's nice to know I have a label to the problem. And you know what? Like, some people don't realize how much that actually helps. And thank you, El Edgar, for that gift. sometimes knowing the problem adds so much relief. Knowing what you're dealing with makes it so much more manageable than it being some unknown that you're still chasing. Would that make Monica Simmons Kyoko Kuremi's mother? That could just be a theory. I don't know. Genetics would match up, I suppose. I mean, that's assuming a lot of things. That's assuming that Kyoko doesn't dye her hair, you know? But I don't think Simmons is Kyoko's mother, only because at the moment I don't know if there's any instance of those two coming together, or any instance in the story of those two having any relationship. It's a good advice. I've been struggling with executive dysfunction and not getting work done when I need to. My best friend is relying on me to do my part, and it's been tough to figure out. And you know what? It's okay to not be okay. Like, executive dysfunction is unique in a lot of ways, because there are some ways we can standardize it, but ultimately each type of executive dysfunction is unique to you and your experience and how you react to your environment. And there's no clear-cut answer to how to navigate such a treacherous path. But what I will say is, good on you for, at the very least, not giving up. You saying that says a lot. You know, it shows that you don't want to give up, and that in itself is half the battle. And I'm not saying that as just some platitude. I'm saying that as someone who's experienced this similar stuff, because obviously I don't have the same type of struggle as you do. But one thing I would recommend trying to attempt, if you aren't already doing so, because I don't want to assume that you're not doing something or doing something. But communication with your friend is going to be key in this instance, because it is a project that y'all are working on together, and letting them know that you are struggling mentally. Personally, I would think that if they are a partner or a best friend working on a project with you, they would be understanding of that, because mental health is just as important as our physical health, and it takes time. It in itself is a struggle. We are frozen in time. I just realized that. There's an item behind him. Get it before pulling the lever. Wait, what item behind him? Did I just pull a charm from Clavis Angemon's butt? I'm a little worried here, because I kind of get the feeling this charm is Clavis Angemon's butt plug. Are you freaky like that? I don't know how I feel about this.
Yes.
You see, mental health sucks, especially when no one understands what you're going through. Yeah, that is definitely a struggle. It's like, oh, she's been patient as a saint with me, strict and blunt, but patient and kind. Alright. It's like when I sit down to work, my mind just wipes and tries to pull away in any direction. I blame perfectionism and anxiety. And I bet you anything, that's kind of a simplification of what you're feeling, because if you're anything like me, which I'm not assuming that you are, but this is the best way for me to kind of put myself in your shoes. When I sit down and I'm trying to do something like editing a project, like I've been having a lot of trouble working on my Monster Hunter project because of things, and I keep making excuses. But ultimately, it's because I know what I want to do, but I'm afraid of everything that's going to go wrong. And as dumb as that sounds, for me, I know that's what's really stopping me, because I get hung up on the what ifs, the whether tos and why fors. But you know, I gotta eat my own words here at times, because I give this advice to so many people, because life's gonna happen whether you're moving forward or not. And if we're gonna sit here and be afraid of what might have happened when it hasn't even happened, well, it's like when someone worries. Those who worry suffer twice, for they have yet to even make the mistake. Whoever that is may be experiencing a form of neurodivergent burnout. And you know what? That very well may be the case. Because life, especially to those of us that are not neurotypical, is so incredibly loud. There are so many things going on. And it's just constantly pounding on you. Day after day after day. And it's not because you're doing things. You could just be sitting there. And life can be so fucking loud. And I get that. It's not a fun place to be. And I can't really necessarily tell you a way to fix that, because there's not there's not one way to fix it. It's not something to be fixed, necessarily. It's not an affliction or a disease. It's a stage in life that you're at. And it's one that takes time to face. Especially if that is what you're facing. If you are facing that kind of burnout. And it's okay. It is. What's not okay is looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you're less than because you're going through it. But it's like my grandpa always used to say. You gotta get through it to get to it. You can't sit there thinking that you can figure it out, or it's just gonna suddenly click. It's not how it happens. You gotta be willing to do the hard work, to trudge, to fucking do the dirty work and cry about it. And it's okay. That just means you're human. Don't blame yourself for being alive, you know? It's all part of this somewhat exhausting experience. But it doesn't mean it's not worth it. Because the ultimate truth is, you are worth it. Do you believe in love after love? Well, let's put it this way. If I didn't believe in love after love, life is gonna be pretty fucking lonely for me. In the words of Forrest Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Ain't that the goddamn truth? Hey, what's up, Wacky Tacky Joel? Mocha is doing well. She is sitting currently outside. Well, not outside. Not outside, but she's sitting in front of the front door. I'm almost certain at this point that she does that to make sure that she sees when I leave and come back. To make sure that I do come back. And to make sure that she knows when I leave, because she doesn't want me to leave. Either that, or it is because of the breeze that comes down from underneath the doorway. Oh, look, they killed them all. Let's see. You have to take a step back and stop trying to fit yourself in a box you aren't meant to. Stop masking. If you can be yourself, don't feel shame for it. Exactly. We're not a cog. We're not a machine. We're not a puzzle piece. We are an extravagant, large and loud, and sometimes gross, sometimes beautiful, but constantly changing living person with so many different facets. You don't have to be someone for anybody. None of us are alive today to fulfill the expectations of anybody else, of anything. We are alive today to be, however we choose to be. As long as you're not hurting someone else, you're doing just fine. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, hell yes. Reflect physical attack? I want more than one of those. Masking is exhausting and can cause real medical issues like anxiety and depression. You are not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend. I spent an entire lifetime masking, trying to fit in, trying to make other people feel welcome and accepted, even though the entire time I felt like I was outside looking in, like I never really did belong. And you know what, I still don't feel like I belong, but that's part of life, you know. It's part, well, I'm definitely part to blame because I made the choices to put myself in places where I wasn't appreciated, to put myself out there and try to be someone for somebody else when nobody was going to do that for me. But, you know, that's part of growing up, in a way. Masking too much or too hard can honestly bring out some pretty toxic traits that don't match who you are or want to be. Yeah, ain't that the fucking truth? That is very true. I started agreeing with things that I didn't agree with just because I wanted to fit in. I started doing things that I really wouldn't have done just because I wanted to make people like me. And you know what? And I'm still working on this. I'm still working on believing this. But the truth is, I don't need, just like nobody needs, you don't need anyone to like you. The whole world is gonna have opinions. They'll say this shit, that shit, Chris Kirkpatrick, and you know what? They only matter when you let them matter. Alright, Minerva Man. Wait, why are you still in the...
まったく VIP 待遇っていうやつ?
But yeah, no, honestly though, Heartless, I masked so much that I kind of forgot who I was. No, not even kind of. I did forget who I was, and I'm still trying to figure out that again. And the name of the game is Digimon Stories Time Stranger.
本当に成長したわね、あんたたち。でも調子に乗らないよう
Lowering
に
your standards for the card game you played because your friends couldn't handle it. Yes, like that. I made, you know, my decks weaker because they said it wasn't fun to play with me. And you know what? I just wanted to play with somebody. and they made me feel like I had to fit into their box so that I could be enjoyed or enjoyable to be around. But that said a lot more about them than it said about me, because they were willing to ask me to do that rather than
もう遠慮する必要はない。私たちの手でやるんだ。
皆が暴れ回ったおかげでだいぶ警備も手薄になったようだ。これなら我々だけでも脱出できるだろう。
Maybe we can actually build a friendship with the Titans. We just have to undo all of Chronomon's bullshit. Hey Noah, thank you so much for sharing the live.
あんたたちは戻ってみんなに私の無事を伝えて、そして準備を促しておいて。おそらく真の黒幕との最終決戦は近いと。
I've done that. I was masking myself pretty hard once in the past, and it led to me becoming the kind of person I despise. It's been tough living with that because I do believe I've come a long way, but it's incredibly self-destructive if not carefully handled. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. There's a lot of things that I could do that probably will make me feel good right now, but in the long run, they're just gonna really not help. Rather than ask for help in building a better deck, they did what friends don't ask friends to do. Yeah. And that's the thing. You know, no. Yeah. Yeah. It was just, you know, it was a lot of bullshit. It was a lot of bullshit because I just wanted to have some friends. It's really all I wanted. Junomon's being a little bit intense here. Oh, okay. She is being very intense. You see, I always tell people to be yourself, and the right people will stay by you. You know what? I say that too, and those sort of instances where I should have taken my own advice, but I don't know. I found these people after I went through my divorce and I lost my daughter and everything. And you know, I was here. I'm still here alone, really. I have one friend that I talk to regularly nowadays that live in Oregon. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay to try a different path in life that works better for you, regardless of what others may think. Yeah. No, that's definitely true. No, all the hair is gone. Yeah, I shaved it all off. Let's see. HM doesn't stand for hysterical mode. It stands for hero mode. Oh, okay. I didn't think it stood... I gotta be honest. I thought it stood for hatred mode. Alright. Okay, so that one doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would. God damn it! I was kidding, it really does stand for hysterical mode. I just call it hero mode because of myth. Ah. Like I said, I thought it stood for hatred mode. Because she's so angry. You're so mean. Eventually I'll come back to this game and get my last 2 achievements. I definitely will. I'm probably going to plan on trying to platinum this game. Okay. But as of now, Stardew Valley has reconsumed me. Ah. No, I get that. I get that. For me, Stardew Valley is a lot of fun, but for me, I prefer Traveler's Rest because it's like Stardew Valley, but with a tavern included. And they've added in more story elements, so I can't wait for that. Always thought you were a great person when I saw your TikTok videos years ago. It was nice to hear someone talk about genuine struggle and connection with your audience like that. Well, I appreciate that, my friend. I do. And it's been hard for me to do those videos as regularly as I used to. And that's just mostly because of me, well, myself, really, and the mental state that I'm in. But I am trying to get back into doing those because, you know, I want to, I know what it's like to wake up having a shitty day. I want to at the very least help someone change that, even if it's as small as helping them have a smile that day, being the first or only smile that they have that day. But there also are, it's just been really difficult for me to get a lot of things organized nowadays because I'm working full time, I'm trying to keep my head above water, and I'm trying to get into doing voice acting stuff and this, and continuing on with content creation because I do love doing this. I love being on stream, I love being live, I love being able to make content, I love talking about lore with y'all. Every once in a while, Minecraft calls me back. Yeah. I found you through your Digimon lore drops and Digimon partner videos, but yeah, I always felt there was something genuine and bright about your content. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. God. No, that thing better not... I'll make a note of the voice acting if we eventually decide to include voice acting in the game. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I would love to do that. I'm still trying to figure out a way to get my foot in the door with that. Always rooting for you, man. I know you got this. Thank you. What kind of music do you listen to? To be honest, I kind of listen to all kinds. Although, lately I've been listening to a lot of, I've been listening to a lot of Pitbull, you know, like Latin rap. I don't know, it's just been really nice to listen to the music. I still am a pretty big, but used to be a pretty big metalhead. Mostly older rap and classic rock. And when I say older rap, I mean like 2000s period to 90s and 80s period. I always have to ask, all kinds or excluding country? Mostly excluding country and all of polka. Mainly because when it comes down to country, the only country that I actually enjoy is Country Elvis and Johnny Cash. And that's really about it. You don't like Reba. Not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I don't hate it, but I don't enjoy listening to it. Not to say that she's not talented, just not my thing. I grew up on storytelling country. I'm a huge metalhead. Aw, hell yeah. I mean, one of my favorite concerts of all time will still be the Black Sabbath with Dio when he was still alive, and Megadeth concert that I went to. Along with, there was another one I went to, it was a Nightwish and Stratovarius concert. Let's see, my favorite band currently is a niche melodic metal band called Shaimalgamar? I'm probably saying that wrong. Ugh. Oh, God. Yeah, I still higher than 2%. Shit. My playlist is truly all over the place. I mean, so is mine. Like, my playlist has, what is it? Anthem and Toma by Pitbull. It's got Temperature by Sean Paul. It's got fucking, Magic by Mystery Skulls. Fucking Moth to a Flame, Pop to Punk edition. I'm gonna recommend a song from them on Discord. Hell yeah, I'm always down for song recommendations. I almost saw Within Temptation on their World Hydra tour. I had a ticket. Oh man, I was so into Within Temptation when I was in high school. It was one of the first metal bands that had a had a lady singer that it was just awesome. Like, it was fucking awesome. And, like, I understand why she left and why they were a bad combination together, but I really do miss the Nightwish Tarja era, even though Tarja was kind of a bitch, but it also doesn't help that Marco was kind of an asshole to Tarja. But I do miss them working together because the Nightwish era with that voice was amazing. Sharon Dandel's voice is amazing. You are not wrong. Let's see, because you need eggs from Flame Dramon and Light Dramon are outliers for the Draymon. Yes. They are outliers for the Draymon, but I mean they originate specifically from Veedramon, and Veedramon is one of the ancient Digimon, one of the proto Digimon, or one of the first Draymon type Digimon that came from the Draymon line, specifically Dracomon, who is the first Draymon type Digimon introduced into the digital world. But Veemon was also amongst them. Well, actually, technically not Veemon. Imperial Dramon Paladin mode and Imperial Dramon Dragon mode were two actual prime Digimon. Imperial Dramon Paladin mode founded the Royal Knights. Imperial Dramon Dragon mode would actually create the data that would allow for that Digivolution to occur in the Digidestin as they would eventually de-evolve into Veemon. Iced Earth is a great band. They had Tim Ripper Owens from Judas Priest for a few of their albums. Oh man. I will say, Tim Ripper is an amazing vocalist. Although I will say, for Judas Priest, Rob Halford will always be the lead singer for me. I don't like not being able to use my items. See, no denying that Rob Halford rocks, although I do love Death's cover of Painkiller. I mean, it was fucking badass. I will have to check out that cover, because I don't think I've heard it. Painkiller, though, is one of my favorite songs. Because in this fight, it takes away your items. It's a mini practice for Mega Plus. Right, you did state that in Mega Plus I have to get used to not having items, or not using items. We'll start with Tiger Vespamon. Ah, damn it. My favorite music genre is alternative rock, but the genre I listen to the most is variations of electronic music. The music that I will be honest, the music that I listen to the most is hip hop and rap, and it's usually either anime-based hip hop and rap like Daddy Fat Snaps or Rustage. Or, like I said, lately I've been just really into listening to Pitbull and Sean Paul, which Sean Paul is actually from Barbados, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I'm fucking weird. This isn't working too well. Yeah, I figured they weren't gonna last out. This is why Venus with Great Embrace and someone who can destroy SP is a must. I see now. I need to listen to more rap, I just never get into it. I'm down for some recommendations. I mean, my number one recommendation if you want to listen to like anime-based rap that is fucking awesome is Daddy Fat Snaps. I cannot recommend him enough. Okay, that's going on my playlist when I leave for work then. Yeah, I'm just gonna heal, yo. Nah, it's not gonna work. This is not going to go well. Yeah, we're gonna die. So my favorite band, one y'all may or may not have heard, is called Good Kid. I have not heard of Good Kid. I'm old, so there's a good chance I haven't heard of it. We survived. Never mind. You punk bitch. And you're dead now.
頼んだ
I'm gonna, like, buy this by the skin of my fucking teeth. Not liking the Mega Plus practice much, I'm guessing. No, I'm not. I'm missing my items. I like using items. Ooh. Shit! Oh, this is not gonna go well. And we lost. Damn it! Alright, we can do this. I can beat this. Alright, we're not gonna waste time. Alright, now. I think I'm gonna try. For the first time gonna try a WoW. I want to play an MMO for a change. I mean, it is free to play, so why not, right? I mean, up to a certain level, but still. Have you ever watched Furikuri? Is one of Yes, I have watched Furikuri, and I love the soundtrack for that series and technically movie. Alright, I can do this. I can figure this out and not fuck up. Boost Link! Excuse you. You'll have over back to Stardew Valley, heavily modded for me. Alright, Harless, I really appreciate you hanging out. Damn it! I was hoping that wouldn't happen so quickly. It's okay.
行くぞ聖剣グレイダルファー
力が収束している。
行くぜ昇竜ザッパインフィニティボーリング
やっ
行くぞメジ
Come
ャー
on.
イゾースソウルありがとな
Alright, go lay down. Better stop doing that. Shit.
来るぞ。ガードで耐えなさい。 クロスアーツ発射。
I'm still gonna shoot you. Oh, that hurt. Hoi, 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 hoi. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I beat the game last night. Final act felt super rushed, but I loved it. Ah. Well, I'll have to see how it goes. I don't think I'm there just yet. Oh, bring on Leviathan. Come on. Yep. Damn it, I was hoping he could survive that. No, we'll go with that one. Have you played Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory? Yes, I have. This fight is a B. It is a bitch. I am having so much problems with it right now. Yeah, I lost this battle just before this, too. Bright side, you get to see Mega Plus is like before you even try it. Yeah. Bright side. Are you just doing normal attacks? Yes, okay. Mother. You punk bitch. But you're gonna die now. Oh, thank God. The fight was a lot harder than I expected it to be. Yeah, no, I need to have a Digimon that is a stat stick. Also, thank you everybody for the gifts. I really appreciate it. And for being here. That's Cherubimon. Fuck you. Mastamon. Ooh. She's your white mage. Okay. I don't think the achievement for beating the game on Mega Plus difficulty means you have to play the entire game on Mega Plus. You just need to beat the final boss on Mega Plus, I think. Okay. Junomon's alive. Freaking Cherubimon. No, he was the one that destroyed everything.
時を司る装置に封じられた黒の門にとって残された唯一の自由は自身を消滅させること。しかしそれは世界を司る上位者が許しません。その願いを叶えるには黒の門の代わりとなる歯車を用意する必要があります。そのために分身になるであろう卵を用意しておき、世界を救う英雄
Let's see, pardon my intrusion. I was roaming the digital world and came across this ground and wanted to check. Did someone drop a Digivice? What's up, Gamer XLR? Thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate that. Nice to meet another fellow Digibro.
ユノモンは守護者を大切に思いすぎるがあまり、時に嫉妬の感情で満たされてしまいます。そんな心の隙間に
Playing since Digimon World 1? Me too, my friend. Even though I was borrowing my friend's PlayStation to play Digimon World 1 because I didn't have one. I did play it! I also played the WonderSwan games as well, even though nobody really remembers what the fuck a WonderSwan is. Imagine if they had a mouth under that like Barack.
黒の門について語り始めるのでした。黒の門の思念に取りつかれている間に、ユノモンは全てを知ったのです。
Mine was a toss-up between Digimon World 1 and Armored Core on the PlayStation demo disc. Oh man. Remember when Game Informer used to do demo discs? I miss those days.
Wait, what the fuck?
Dianamon? Apollomon? Minervamon? And Junomon. I'm about 16 episodes into Fusion, and I gotta say, I don't like some of the redesigns for certain Digimon. Ah, you mean like Greymon?
アイギオモン。彼が闇に落ちたままでは生脈の力も無駄になってしまう。いくら嘆いてもミソの祈りは返ってこないわ。彼女は時空の奈落へ落ちてしまったもの。救いたければこちらも奈落へ落ちるしかない。再会できるとすれば、例えば世界の崩壊が進行した時、世界が混沌となると。
Oh, is that right?
皮肉だけど、断りが狂った時ほど奇跡は生まれるもの。だから希望はある。恐れず歩み出しさえすれば、止まった時計の針を前に進めさえすれば、あなたが迎えに行って伝えるといい。闇に落ちたものを救えるのは仲間の声。
Okay, now we gotta go save Agumon. Alright, 1 second everybody, I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. Oh my god, I thought that was a mattress. No, no, those are just curtains that separate my doors. Alright, continuing on. Let's go save Agumon now. If we can, at least. I hope we can. And thank you for that follow, Fred.
この体を支配していたのは死への衝動だったのです。
どういうことだ。
時を司るクロノモンは自身が神に作られた歯車だと痛感していた。選びうる唯一の自由は自身を消滅させること。だから代わりとなる卵を残したのでしょう。そしてあなたが生まれた。
But I'm not the one born from the egg.
目をそらしてはなりません。すべてが最初から仕組まれていた。私たちとタイタン族の戦いも、そこに人間を巻き込んだ三つどもえの争いも、
Huh.
すべてあなたが時の管理者となるための儀式だとしたら、激しい力の衝突は断りを歪めます。そこで生じる混沌、例えば時空の亀裂を利用することで、クロノモンは自身を封印している扉を開くつもりなのか。それはつまり断りを司るアカシックレコードへ続く扉。目的は生まれ変わりであるあなたと出会うため。
実際まだ何も解決していない。タイタン族は動きを止めていないそうだ。今もまだクロノモンの思念が操っているのだろう。タイタン族が人間世界へ侵攻しようとしている。
Next fight is super on rails, so don't worry about HP.
都庁上空に異変を感知。港湾の方にも動きが。例の兵器が起動。黒い先輩が登場している模様。都庁へ向かっていると思われます。結局止められなかった。
God damn it.
私は認めないよ。あのような美しくない兵器。そんなものを作らされるくらい。
Only footage of Marukimon not on his
あ
throne.
の組織を離れた。私が敬愛する。
Well, no, there's also when Marukimon is out there fighting with you to take back Center Town.
急に何を言い出すんだ。それがジョークなら私には高度すぎる。結城博士はアニメのキャラクターじゃないか。私が愛してやまない作品、エージェントアルファ。
Yeah, I'm joking, but even in Data Squad, this guy is always in his throne. Yes. Well, yeah.
あのアニメを見たことがないというのか。それはひどく損をしているぞ。
He also came mid-fight against Paramon. That's right, he did.
その子供である主人公が活躍する。それがあらすじだ。あの作品のことならいくらでも語れるぞ。何せ科学者を志すきっかけになった大切な作品だからな。顔色が優れないようだが。
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
結城博士が実在したら何と言っただろう。
So, what the fuck? I am confused. So, are his memories false? You'll find out soon. Okay. I am so confused right now. Spoilers. Haha, haha. Okay, okay, okay.
それらがあの兵器には組み込まれている。久我君は言われるがままだったようだ。プライドがないのか、まったく。もはや人が制御できるものではないはずです。
Like 30 minutes and it'll be clear.
あの兵器にもクロノモンの怨念が受肉している。そのためにデジモンのコアを埋め込むよう導いた。やはりクロノモンの狙いは力と力の衝突。争いで生じる時空の亀裂が封印された扉を開く。そしてクロノモンとあなたは出会う。この争いの犠牲者はそのための生贄。 戦争そのものを求めているとすれば、犠牲者がデジモンでも人間でもどちらでも構わないのだ。目的が果たされるまで永遠に破壊を続ける。
The fuck, Chronomon?
誰かが止めないと血の海になるぞ。
You were a lot more chill in Digimon Dusk and Dawn. What the fuck? Alright, there we go. That is all of that one. Now, time to work on philanthropy. He learned he was a cog and didn't like it. Yeah, I get that, but whatever. Doesn't mean you gotta go start destroying time, dude. Connected the gate to the place where Chronomon is. However, a space-time distortion has already arisen. I have tried to eliminate any possible side effects, but it may take some time before you emerge on the other side. Oh wait, no. Please stop Chronomon. Alright. This is gonna be fun. See, this is my intro to him. When I found some of the forms he has in this game, it was weird. Ah, okay.
どこに消えたんだ。これだけやり直して君が助かる未来にたどり着けないことをまるで神様が決め込んだみたいだ。何度繰り返せば君の笑顔が失敗しても諦められないよ。だって約束したから君を守るって。
You tell me this foghorn leghorn looking motherfucker is the threat to the multiverse? Yes, he is. Oh god, it's this thing again. Okay. Saved by Bergermon. I'm guessing this Bergermon was the Biomon that we saved in the very beginning of the game. I say, boy, don't mess around and make me turn this timeline around. I say, here, boy. Don't mess around me, boy. I'll turn this timeline around, I say. Fucking foghorn leghorn.
久しぶりだな。もう気づいているのだろう。君が普通の人間ではない。
Of course, we're not a normal human being. The one who created you must be quite satisfied. You've done well to fulfill your role thus far. Motherfucker!
君が何者なのか。アイギオモンが消えてから君は守護者と見間違えられていたが、その理由もわかるはずだ。
Is he Agumon? I swear to fucking God, if he's Agumon. Fucking kill somebody.
君を生み出したのはクロノモンが戦いを挑んだ上位者だ。その名は
The higher being's name is Homeostasis.
黒の門の計画によって世界の向上性は
Okay. Wait.
君にあ
No. Hey, stop. Shut up.
断りを狂わせる存在の排除だ。上位者は君を産み落とす際に素体としてあるものを選定した。
Okay. So, here is something to understand. And this actually, it's just them saying this does solidify this for me. Homeostasis is the bridge. Homeostasis was the bridge that that allowed for the digital world, all digital worlds, to ascend to consciousness. And this just fucking proved it. Oh, you son of a bitch.
そのような方法を取ったのには明確な理由があるのだ。
There was a hint at the very beginning before you chose a character. What was the hint? Because I definitely missed it.
上位者は世界への過度な介入を阻まない。それを最小限に抑えるやり方こそが黒い影の利用だった。
The game is Digimon Stories Time Stranger. Let's see, I caught it too on the replay. Choose the form you wish to take. Son of a bitch!
上位者が望んだのはつまりこの世界の自浄作用のようなものだ。大切なものを失った悲しみのあまり時の断りを狂わせた愛義思いに対し自分で落とし前をつけろと。そうして黒い影の一つが選ばれ君が形作られた。アダマスのことや君の人格を形成した記憶も効率的に使命を達成するためにあらかじめ用意したものだ。
So that's the reason why we literally looked like we came from an anime. Because we literally came from a fucking anime.
私の存在もそうだ。君の脳の中にだけ存在する。世界の向上性を司るエージェント。この人物像を形作る際に黒い影の中にあったいくつかの記憶を利用させてもらった。それは黒い影自身の願いでもあったようだしな。
This is awesome.
黒い影、つまりアイニオモンは望んでいた。
wiped your true memories and gave you new ones. You son of the like.
ミソの祈りとその弟の再会を。自身が弟の代わりになることでそれを果たそうと努めていた。
This is cruel. This is so cruel.
その弟が好んでいたものがあった。それになりきって遊んでいたという。君の姿や記憶はそのあたりの思いが混ざり合って生まれたものだと言えるだろう。愛行門に見間違えられたのももともと君は彼から生まれた。
Hey, what's up, Scorpion Soul? Yes, it is, and cool from a story point. Yes, it is a very like I love this twist. I did not expect this twist. This is fucking fantastic. But in the aspect of looking at the agent, this is just cruel to the agent. This is just cruel to Agumon.
統合の時が近くなっておのずと愛行門の姿へ戻っていったのだろう。
And yes, I did, Scorpion Soul. I wanted to donate it, but it was pretty damaged. So I told them they can salvage whatever they could, and I'm growing it back out again so I can donate it. I don't know. It's kind of like therapy, but this isn't okay. Thing is, like therapy, you are consciously, actively engaging in the process. Homeostasis took the autonomy away from this individual. Took everything that was what they were away from them, just to create a failsafe to fix a problem. That also explains why King Drazo wasn't against it, yeah. I'm on Chronomon's side right now. We are currently playing Digimon Stories Time Stranger. You're not even human. I'm not the main character's not even a human. They're a digital life form. They're literally an agent. Because the agents are human-looking digital life forms, like Janai. The main character is literally like Janai. That's why they're called an agent. Oh my fucking god. Hey, what's up, Calypso Paradise? Welcome to the stream. We're just playing a little bit of Digimon Stories Time Stranger, and we just got to an amazing point in the story. I say the Digivice we use is really Inori's. Well, I stated it earlier on. There is an innate connection between Inori and Agumon, which I 100% believe that Agumon is Inori's true digital partner. Because every Digimon, I stated this beforehand, but every Digimon was born with a partner because they were literally born from the wishes and dreams of those that are conscious, that essentially filter through the world of wishes and dreams, which was connected to the digital world by homeostasis that was a human consciousness that was uploaded into the digital world during the beginning of the Digital World project while they were developing it, because one of the monster makers actually lost their daughter during the making of this project. And in their sadness, they uploaded that consciousness into the Digital World project as a failsafe with the operating system of Yggdrasil. That is why the Digital World is the way that it is. And as for the fit check, I'm just wearing a shirt that says love and some jammies. Thought you were playing Wuthering Waves for a second. Have you played it? I have played it. All things in this world are nothing but gears of time. However, that in itself is no cause for dismay. You're playing Fortnite? Well, I hope you're having fun. Excuse me. I'm over the Simpsons season on Fortnite. I mean, I don't play Fortnite, so there's that. Technically, the protagonist in Cyber Sleuth was also a digital life form because of Eden syndrome, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, technically they were a digital life form, but they originated from a human consciousness, and they returned to their human body at the end of the game. But it is very similar. The only difference is this particular being, the agent, your main character that you're playing, did not originate from a human consciousness. They originated from a Digimon. This is kind of, not even kind of, this is a very unique aspect because this has never been done in the digital world. All of the digital life forms that occur in the digital world that are not Digimon were already part of the coding of the digital world's foundational data, including but not limited to the beast spirit that was defeated by the greatest of friends in the very beginning of the digital world, Agumon and Gabumon, that eventually led to them becoming heroes of the First Great Digital War and chosen leaders of the Royal Knights after they were knighted by Imperiodramon Paladin mode. Everything has been a simulation of homeostasis, trying to figure out how to make two worlds coexist. Show or other media. I mean, that is essentially what it is. Homeostasis wants the digital world and the human world to coexist, because that's the whole concept of homeostasis. Even the definition of homeostasis is peace, is a level of, well, is everything at level so that there is no disruption. Did you hear about the GTA 6 release in 2027? I could give two shits, no offense to any of y'all who care, but I could give two shits of a fuck about GTA 6 and when it's released, because I'm not even going to buy the game. But GTA 6, much like Rockstar and Nintendo, can disrespectfully eat my whole asshole. No, Scorpion Soul, please don't, because I do not want to play GTA 6.
そうか、そうだったのか。 ようやくわかったよ。祈りを失っておかしくなった僕が世界をおかしくしてしまったんだね。
Okay, but Agumon, no, you're not the one that turned the world crazy. The one that turned the world crazy was Chronomon. Who wants to go to Florida anyways? I mean, I would want to go to Florida, at the very least visit my friends that are in Florida. They're taking so long, they can just keep the game at this point, right? No, Rockstar is just like Bethesda with the whole Elder Scrolls 6 bullshit. Like, you're never going to release the game. We don't care anymore. All your guys are doing right now at this point is changing your gaming structure into making AI-generative slop, so I don't even want to consider them for a single second. Bethesda and Rockstar can eat my whole asshole. With all disrespect.
それが新宿インフェルノの正体。時を変える能力なんかがあるから。
I'll even eat Taco Bell just before they do it. I was gonna say, I feel really bad for Agumon, but we are technically Agumon in this game, so technically you feel bad for themselves?
後ろに戻れるから前に進めなくなってしまった。
What would GTA universe of Disney World be like? I don't know.
きっと使っちゃいけなかったんだ。
See, I loved GTA when it was still a top-down game, because then when it was still a top-down game, there were so many funny fucking little jokes that they had in there. It was a quirky game while trying to be serious but not serious. I actually really liked that version of it. And I did like GTA 3, and I did like GTA San Andreas. Vice City was badass. But after that, I kind of stopped caring.
君は僕を助けに来てくれたんだね。
Wait.
僕の背中を押すためにやってきたんだ。止まった時間を前に進めろって。でも本当にいいの？
Okay, but I don't think we can. From everything that's being said, it doesn't seem like we can bring Inori back. I need you to understand this, Agumon.
僕が前に進み出せば、時を繰り返すことをやめれば、
We can't bring her back.
黒い影は消える。そしたらおそらく君の存在も。
Because it's unreal, right? This is so sad. This is so sad because Agumon is literally brand new. He's still trying to understand what it is to have these big feelings. You know? He's literally a child with the power of a fucking god. I also don't think why your character doesn't have a voice is because we would have sounded like Agumon. You know what? That actually makes sense, and it makes the, the protagonist not having a voice be a little bit, be excusable. Don't get me wrong, there are still things that should have been voice acted, but the character not having a voice now makes sense because of this.
So ごめんね。でもありがとう。
This is the example of a child with the power of a god that was so lonely and didn't want to face the death of their friend, they made an imaginary friend. Out of themselves. It's fucking heartbreaking. Complex storyline, huh, dude? Yes. I want to say Biomerge, but it's likely something completely different. I mean, it's kind of like Biomerge, but it's more essentially them, or it's essentially Agumon getting the last piece of data that they were missing, so that they can take on their true form, which was Jupitermon. And Sirenmon just turned into Ceresmon. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. That's all we get of Ceresmon? I'm very disappointed because Ceresmon is one of my favorite members of the Olympus 12. We've reached near the end.
待たせてごめん。力を貸してほしい。このユピテルモンにクロノンを倒して進み出そう。未来へ。
なんて神々しい姿。あなたが卵だった頃のぬくもりを。
Why does Jupitermon's weapons the weapons of a Jimbro? They're because they're supposed to be the weights of justice. Jupitermon is the judge of the battlefield. And because of that, Jupitermon weighs those that are evil versus those that are good. With the aid of Junomon.
ある意味でクロノモンの願いを叶えることだと思います。
クロノモンの気持ちが少しわかる。祈りを失った時、同じような気持ちになった。祈りのいない世界なんて壊れてしまえばいいって。おそらくそれが新宿インフェルノを起こした。でも今ならこう言える。それは間違っているって。僕の背中を押してくれる誰かがいた。その絆があったから気づけた。
The fact that the Olympus 12 is all together.
未来は選び取らなきゃいけない。だからクロノモンを倒そう。時を前へ進めるために。
Okay, there is one thing I'm wondering. I thought I was supposed to be able to get to a point where I could do the other side quest that I was missing, but I'm already fighting. I wasn't able to go back in time or anything. After this, okay. Wait a minute. Is this giant robot Chronomon? Please don't tell me that this giant okay, no. Good. I had the same oh shit moment.
これ以上壊したくない。場所を変えよう。
This is so badass. Don't worry about H. This is fucking awesome.
ここは太陽と月、相反する力がぶつかって生まれた空間。なんとか奴をこの空間に抑え込んでみせる。その間に決着をつけてくれ。 Let's see, I absolutely hate that Sarismon's story got connected to Bacchusmon's story. I mean, see, but I totally called it. I totally called Sirenmon was going to be Sarismon. Now, but honestly, Sarismon's story has always been connected to Bacchusmon's story before this game, because we know that Sarismon and Bacchusmon are the greatest of friends, and the Bacchusmon gets the Carpus Hall fruit from Sarismon to make his brew. And what's up, bro? What's up, Scumsick? Appreciate you being here. I love that it's Agumon and the agent's voice. Right? The fact that it's them together. Kill it! God damn, that's a lot of damage. No, I mean that Sarismon kind of shows up at the end. No real quest like the others. Boom, she's just there. Yeah, that does suck. Ow. Ha! ユピテルモンとクロノモンは時を司る力を持つ者同士。その力が衝突すれば激しい歪みが起きる。それが何を起こすかわからない。So apparently this is not the final boss battle. Oop. No idea what's going on, but it looked like a badass moment, right? That's why I said this is super on rails, right? We literally just had to attack 3 times. What the fuck happened? Gotta go, husband duty, all good. No, don't be sorry, I get that. Go do your thing.
So at this point now, I wonder, is the agent only here in spirit and they're not actually doing anything? It's just Agumon kind of conceptualizing him there because he didn't want to forget him? Or is the agent actually there? Despite Digimon history, she lives. Yes. No, agent is their own being now. Oh, okay. Where the fuck are we? They are not future or past Agumon. They are a snapshot of them ran through Photoshop. Pretty much. And thank you so much for those roses, Jordan Jones. In a universe that Grace Novamon created. Because Grace Novamon can literally do that. They are a living personification of a Big Bang. Homeostasis mess with them enough to make a new being. Ah. So the agent is literally an agent. Because that's what Janai was. Those were the beings that aided alongside the Diginomes homeostasis in creating the Digimentals and the crests. He's an anime protagonist come to life, literally. He's an anime protagonist that came to life because he came from an anime that was inspired by himself. Timey-wimey bullshit. That's why they can defuse. Gotcha. No. I guess you could say the agent is a time stranger. Oh! Chronomon wanted to create a new existence without homeostasis. Next time in between is when you get a ton of side quests. Gotcha. Well, the next couple of streams are going to be side quest streams then. Just so y'all know. Because I do want to do all the side quests with the Royal Knights and such. Oh no. Chronomon also just wanted to die subconsciously. I get that. Like, one, homeostasis didn't allow Chronomon to die because of Chronomon's importance to being able to manipulate time. Essentially a perfect pawn. But Chronomon didn't want to be that. They wanted to have autonomy. They wanted to choose. Because remember, if fate exists, Free will does not. If everything before us is already laid bare, there is nothing we can do to change it. That is why fate and destiny are nothing more than cages. That's why I dislike homeostasis. Because homeostasis did exactly what Yggdrasil does to the Royal Knights. They took away their autonomy. And I can see why. Like, that's not okay that homeostasis did that. I know that realization broke me for hours. That is so fucked up. I'm guessing I find an entrance to the in-between somewhere here, right? What's your favorite Royal Knight? Examon. Examon is my favorite Royal Knight because there's a lot of lore behind Examon himself. Yes, before you talk to someone. Okay. What is Cherubimon? Wait a minute. That's not even Cherubimon? That's been Chronomon this entire fucking time?
時の断りに縛り付けられた肉体が悠久の時を経て解放される。この時を待っていた。我は未だ歯車。アカシックレコードへの侵入者として我の意志とは関係なくお前たちを排除しようとするだろう。それが我を縛る呪い。だから我を葬れ。そして我の代わりとなるのだ。さもなくば。 お前たちはここで朽ちる。時の断りへの介入者としての罰だ。さあ戦え、我が分身よ。我に真の自由を与えるのだ。
He took a form of a familiar evil. Okay. Is that Chronomon destroy mode? Right now, the world. So glad you're doing well. Haven't seen your lives in a while, but I'm happy where you are. Well, thank you, David. It's nice to be able to be here, honestly. While Chronomon was locked away, the Akashic Records. Locked away in their Akashic Records, his will leaked out and formed Cherubimon Evil. Ah, okay. Are we going to explain to her the truth? Yamon was like I'm 100% like I am 99.9% sure. Hey, what's up, Firestone? That Inori is the Digidestin in this game.
の場所まで行かなきゃ。おかしくなった世界を直すためにも、まずはあっちに渡らないと。
Because remember, the agent isn't even human. Hey, what's up, Hunter? How are you doing? Just playing a little bit of Digimon Stories Time Stranger. And what's up, Biomon?
あれは
Alright, everybody. I do hate to say it, but it is that time. Before we go on any further, I do gotta end the stream here because, well, it's 9. Why was Hackmon's name changed to Huckmon in this game? Because Hackmon's name was always supposed to be Huckmon. Hackmon was just a translation error because Western audiences can't handle accents properly. Why else would we bring a normal human girl into danger? Hackmon is, I get it. No, I'm right there with you. Hackmon is definitely, you know, a better name, but Huckmon was supposed to be the name at all times. That is actually the pronunciation or proper way. Okay, what was I doing? Right, I need to find someone to raid. Give me 1 second. Ooh, have not seen them live in a while. We are going to be raiding out to my buddy Gendris. Please do show them the same amount of love that y'all have shown me. Thank you all so much for joining me here on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. I really do appreciate y'all, and I'll see you all next week on Thursday when we'll be live again at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, playing some more Digimon Stories Time Stranger as we are getting closer to the end. We just got some side quests to do. Either way, thank you all so much, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye!